Good morning. Welcome to another day of science. This is your Tuesday, March 9th walkthrough video. Here we go. Week 7, back at it again. Yesterday we did a little bit of reading, watching about how clouds form. The big thing you got to remember, you need water vapor, you need a condensation nuclei, maybe a dust particle, smoke particle, something like that. And you need a drop in pressure. The air rises, the pressure drops, the water vapor that's in the air turns into condensation, which is liquid water, and that liquid water is what makes up a cloud. So a cloud it's not a gas, it is liquid. They stay afloat in the air because they're just very, very light. Those water droplets that make up the clouds are little teeny tiny water droplets. Barely feels like mist. So they're light enough where they can stay floating in the air. But when you get a bunch of those water droplets that combine, then it forms, then the water droplets get bigger. They begin to fall from the sky, and cello, you have rain. So all clouds form the same way. What we're going to see today in the Tuesday, Wednesday folder, notice it's Tuesday, Wednesday, so there won't be a new folder posted tomorrow. The assignment we'll work on today is going to be a little bit longer, so I wanted to give you enough time to complete it. But what we'll see today is that even though all clouds are formed the same, they don't end up the same. They have a different life depending on what sort of system they're a part of, or depending on what conditions they form in. So even though they all form the same, they don't end up the same. So that's what we're going to look at today. So Tuesday, Wednesday, it says watch the Tuesday walkthrough video. That's this. Number 2, read the page titled Cloud Types, just a short little page, which I'll go over with you in a second. And then 3, complete the Cloud Type Organizer assignment. Learning target, I can describe and identify the different types of clouds. Performance task, the students will research and complete the Cloud Organizer chart. Success criteria, I will be successful when I've included a picture and a description of the weather of each type of cloud. All right. Click. Let's jump in here. So here's the cloud types page. Pretty short here. Ooh, look at that. That is just, man, that's a nice looking cloud there. Cumulonimbus cloud. That is called a cumulonimbus cloud. You'll learn more about that one today. Giant, capable of producing giant thunderstorms, tornadoes, all that kind of fun stuff. But there's the cumulonimbus cloud. So we learned yesterday that all types of clouds form the same way, but even though they all form the same way, they don't end up the same. That's what I talked about. Some clouds appear on nice days. Some clouds appear very high in the atmosphere and are made of ice particles rather than water particles. Some clouds cover the sky for days at a time without rain, and then others, bing, this guy, are capable of producing powerful thunderstorms and tornadoes. Today and tomorrow, you'll read about each of these different types of clouds, learn what their differences are, and see what sort of weather they produce. First, there's a video for you to watch below with a brief overview of the different types of clouds. It's pretty good. It's from NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association, something to that effect. But they're like in charge of the weather in America. They're not in charge of it. They don't make the weather, but they tell us about what the weather's going to be. They do all the forecasts for us, so they're good people. So watch this little video here. It sort of walks you through these different cloud types. I promise it's worthwhile. It's only 5 minutes, but man, it's worthwhile to watch it. Don't be like, yeah, whatever, I'm not going to watch it. Watch it, all right? Then once you've done that, once you've read this and watched that video, the assignment today, Cloud Type Organizer, look what it says here. Even before we begin, use the links below to help you complete the Cloud Type Organizer. You have 2 days to work on the assignment. That doesn't mean you can put it off until Wednesday. There's a lot to do here. If you put it off till Wednesday, you're going to have a bunch of stuff to do on Wednesday. So start it today. Heck, finish it today, and then you can just put your feet up and relax on Wednesday. I don't care. All right. Cloud Type Organizer. Use the links below to help you complete the cloud type organizer. Here's one link. I'll open these up just so we have them. Here's link 2. Now they're both open. The cloud type organizer, everybody will have a Google Doc. Mine's down here. Yours will have a button up here that says My Document or something to that effect. Let's click on it and open up the cloud type organizer. You'll see, it looks somewhat similar to the weather symbol organizer that we did a couple weeks ago when reviewing, or maybe just last week, when we were reviewing for our first weather quiz. All right. This one's a little different though. Over on the left-hand side, we have the different cloud names that you guys will need to know. There's 9 different cloud names. Preview those: cirrus, cirrostratus, cirrocumulus, altostratus, altocumulus, stratus, cumulus, nimbostratus, and cumulonimbus. Ooh-wee, these are some interesting names. All right. There is a column for pictures. So you'll put a picture of each cloud in this column. So what you can do, let's say I'm looking for a cirrus cloud. Well, on this website, the 10 basic types of clouds here, you'll be able to find a picture of each of those clouds, or almost all those clouds. Like, ooh, here's cirrus. All right, I can just copy this image, guys. Right-click, copy. Go back here, cirrus, right-click, paste. Okay, and it'll put that picture right in that cell for you, right in that spot for you. Man, that is convenient. All right, and then altitude. We want to know, altitude is like, is the cloud high in the sky? Is it sort of in the middle level of the sky, or is it very low in the sky? Okay, so that's what's going to go in altitude. So you'll have to do a little bit of reading. I'll give you a hint. This one is high altitude. And then a description of the weather associated with the cloud. So what you'll have to do for this is, again, do a little bit of reading. Look at this. Let's see, a little bit of reading. Cirrus clouds appear above 20,000 feet. That's high. An altitude where low temperatures and low water vapor exist. They're made up of tiny ice crystals rather than water droplets. Interesting. Cirrus typically occur in fair weather. Oh, nice. They can also form out ahead of warm fronts and large-scale storms. So seeing them can also indicate storms may be coming. So I would just sort of summarize that. Fair weather clouds can indicate a storm is on the way. Though, I'll say this, though they can indicate a storm is on the way. All right, so if you see cirrus clouds, you know it's going to be a nice day, but you know that maybe a day from now it might not be such a nice day. So this is what you guys will do for each cloud type. All right, then you go down to cirrostratus, cirrocumulus, altostratus, filling them all in: picture, altitude, and a short little description of the weather. All right. But like I said, you got 2 days to work on it, but let's get it done today. Then it's boom, then it's no big deal. All right. Yeah, so that's what we're working on today. Use both these links. They're both helpful. I promise you both of them are good and worthwhile links. So take advantage of them. Use them. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all I've got for you. Bobolek out.